Welcome back to one of the Bears Probably Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, it's March 8th, and I'm back bringing some more NBA plays for you guys for the weekend. Let's talk about Friday's plays first, and then we're going to have an update of the NBA season-long game. Memphis down by 4 late in the third quarter. Everybody's chipping in for the Mavericks. All the bench players are chipping in. Max Christie's having a horrible night. Doesn't matter. This Mavericks team, they're fighting hard. This might be the game that they potentially turn around their season. Who knows? But after a 4-0 day yesterday, things are not looking great. Memphis and Max Christie both looking horrible. Suns haven't started yet. Julius Randle sitting on 8 points at the half. Hopefully we can go with 16.5 points there. So looking for a 2-2 day. I don't think Memphis is covering 9.5. It is late in that third quarter. Anything can happen in the fourth quarter. Anything can happen in the NBA. But Memphis is down by 4. They've been trailing the entire game. So, I hope they just get out of there with a win. For anybody who took them on the money line. But let's go take a look at the NBA game. We have multiple people still going at this. If you guys want to hop in, you can at any time. All you got to do is drop a player prop in the comment section. Anytime you can get in, anytime you want to get in, you can. You don't have to pick every night, but the longest streak at the end of the NBA season will win an NBA jersey. Here's what that looks like right now. Streaking at the moment. This is back on February. I've been on a little bit of a cold streak, 3 in a row losing streak going into last night. Jalen Brunson, he looks like he broke his ankle in that game. He definitely rolled his ankle. Horrible. His ankle hit the court. I don't know how he was able to walk after that and hit 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson gets me back on the board. I have Randall tonight. Dennis is the only person else who commented tonight with Jonas Valanciunas over his total rebounds of 11.5. We have a couple people streaking though. Ernesto. He's taking his sweet time, and he's been hitting picks. We have 3 in a row for him, dating back all the way to the 26th of February. Yes, he took a loss there, so 3 in a row for him. Dennis was on a streak before Jackson Hayes the other night, and then Chosen One was also on a streak before Cat last night. So we had a couple people streaking. I think Chosen was on 4 before that one. But yeah, if you want to get into this, all you got to do is comment your favorite player prop of the night. I'll put your name there. I'll put your prop here. And you can get to streaking with everybody else competing for that NBA jersey at the end of the season. But let's go take a look at the games we have for Saturday now. We're going to be starting with a rematch. The Pacers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. These teams just played the other night. The Pacers actually took a loss going up against Atlanta, 124-118. I like a system where I see back-to-backs. I see how they play the first game. Typically, the team that lost the first game finds a way to win the second game. I think the Pacers are the overall better team over Atlanta anyway. I'm going to take them minus 2.5 here. Atlanta, they shot pretty well in that one against the Pacers. They shot pretty well from deep as well. Our player prop that night, Zachariah, had 3 threes going up against the Pacers, so he was having a pretty good day from the field. 35 points, though, from Pascal Siakam. They just couldn't find a way to get a lot of stops going up against Atlanta. And Indiana, that's been the problem the whole season, the defense. But the Atlanta Hawks are even a worse defense than they are, and Indiana has been scoring a bunch of points over the last several games. I think Indiana finds a way on the back-to-back game going up against Atlanta to win this one. I'm going to take the minus 2.5 here as the first play of the day. Second play, we have the best game on the slate, and maybe the best game in college basketball and NBA combined. It's the Lakers going up against the Boston Celtics. The Lakers have won 8 consecutive games. Portland, Denver, Dallas, Mavericks, Clippers, New Orleans, and New York. Only a couple of those teams in the 8 games that they've won have been good to decent, but they're going up against the Boston Celtics in this one. Boston, winners of 3 consecutive themselves. They lost to Detroit. They lost to the Cavaliers in back-to-back, but now they've won 3 in a row. Boston has been kind of embarrassed on the biggest stage on a couple Saturdays in a row. They lost that night game going up against the Cavaliers after being up 25-3. They blew that one, Cavaliers beating them 123-116. So I don't think Boston is going to blow this one. Also, the Boston Celtics have had illness and all kinds of muscle cramps over the last couple of games, so they can get Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't know if Drew Holiday is going to play, but all their guys have been sitting out besides Derek White and Jason Tatum in one game. They've all been sitting out in preparation for this game, so I think Boston will have their A game. They will be throwing the fastball in this one, and I do think they will win this game outright. But I'm going to take the Lakers with the points. The Lakers are playing some damn good basketball. 8 in a row doesn't happen to any other team. It's just Luka Doncic on this team now with LeBron James. It opens up everything. It opens up the role players, and it opens up LeBron James to even be a better version of himself. I've said that multiple times with Luka on the floor with him. And Luka, he's a top 3 player in the NBA right now. So I think Lakers will keep this one close. Plus 5.5 seems like a little too much for the Lakers there. So I'm going to take them plus 5.5 as the final game pick of the day. Let's go talk about the player props for tomorrow. Boston, Jason Tatum, under 27.5 points, 35 points in the last game going up against the 76ers. The last time they played on Saturday, nationally televised game going up against the Nuggets, 15 points, 4-15 from the field, one of 7 from the outside, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. The Boston Celtics don't need Jason Tatum to put up 30-plus points in order to win. They have Derek White, they have Jaylen Brown, they have Al Horford, they have Kristaps Porzingis. If Drew Holiday plays, they have Drew Holiday. They have the best roster in the NBA. There's no doubt about it. That's just a fact. They don't need Jason Tatum to put up 30. Can he put up 30? Yes. I just don't think it's going to be in this game going up against the Lakers. I think we see him be more of a team player in this one. I do expect him to score 20-ish points, but 27.5 feels like a lot, especially for a guy who only shot 15 times last Saturday. Jaylen Brown coming back, he's going to shoot 25-plus times. Kristaps coming back, he's going to shoot 20-plus times, at least 5 or 6-plus times in the first quarter with Kristaps. You know anything about his splits in the first quarter to the third quarter. I'm going to take Tatum here, under 27.5 points as the first play, and then we're going to take the same game, LeBron James over 26.5 points. LeBron James, I've said it multiple times, and I keep saying it, with Luka on the floor, it's like LeBron James is unguardable now. And most of his points have been coming directly at the rim. He's been a lot better from three since Luka's been on the floor as well. But LeBron James is getting uncontested shots at the rim, and that's a 99% clip rate if you have LeBron James driving to the rim with nobody guarding him. 31 points in the last game against the Knicks, hit 2 really big threes in that game. 34 points the previous game against the Pelicans, went 5 of 10 from the outside. He's had 25-plus points in 7 of the last 8 games, and that's a big reason for that 25-plus points is Luka Doncic being on the floor, opening everything up. Everybody double teams Luka. LeBron James just slips out, corner three, driving, cutting layup. It's the LeBron James show with Luka on the floor. So I'm going to take the over 26.5 points. I do think they need a big day out of LeBron to stay competitive in this one. Give me the LeBron James over 26.5 points as the final play of the day. Let's go to that NBA recap graphic. Pacers minus 2.5. They get some revenge going up against the Hawks. Lakers plus 5.5. Just a little bit too much. I think Boston wins. Lakers cover. Tatum under 27.5 points. There's so many weapons for Boston. I'll take the under with Tatum, and then LeBron James over 26.5 points going up against the Boston Celtics as the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Saturday, March 8th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.